So apparently Eminem thinks that he and Mariah dated back in 2001, but Mariah denies it. Like, she's just like, I never dated you. I think it may have been one of those situations where maybe they smashed or something like one time, and now Eminem feels like they dated, kind of like Meg Thee Stallion and Tory. But what I don't understand is, why did Eminem throw that very first diss track in 2009? Was he pissed off at Mariah? You know, did Mariah say something about him that he just didn't like? Did she rub him the wrong way? Like, was it an industry thing? Like, did she get him thrown out of a party or something? Like, why did Eminem throw this first punch in 2009 and cause all this unnecessary drama, like this silly drama? Like, that's the thing that gets me.
So baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you still feeling you.
Hi you guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to take time to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you are not already currently subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button right now. Also, I am on patreon.com, and I do have another channel called Brandy B Review TV. Navigate to the first comment pinned to the top to check that out. Also, you guys do comment on the video. I do want to hear from you. I want you to put your 2 cents in, so make sure you comment, and also like the video, please. It's free, it's easy. Like the video. Now, let's get into this topic. Okay, so today, you guys, I got a request to talk about the toxic triangle between Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey, and Eminem. So now Nick Cannon has recently been in the news. Well, he's always in the news recently for being a father of, I don't know how many, however many, I think it's like 12 now. But yeah, it's just, it's given toxic, it's given desperate, it's given disgusted and confused. It's just, you know, Nick is really, he's really lost his mind. He needs to literally stop having kids. Like, who is a part of his team? Like, is no one telling him this is not right? Like, Nick, I'm done, I'm over you. Eminem has been in the news for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you know, this has had some controversy surrounded around it as well. But if you are a fan of Eminem, and if you are a fan of Nick Cannon, then you know these two have had a long-running feud, a beef. But why? All because of Queen Mimi, Mariah Carey. But you guys, I got a request to talk about this, to kind of break it down, but honestly, I have not followed this feud. I haven't. I know Mariah dedicated the song Obsessed to Eminem, so, you know, it was funny, it was, you know, it was entertaining.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
But that's really all that I know. So we're gonna talk about the details of what happened. So let's go all the way back to 2009. Eminem wrote a diss track against Nick Cannon. This was the first diss track against Nick Cannon. He raps this.
Why did we have to break up? All I asked for was a glass of rum. Luis Miguel, the cannon, but the back the fuck up. I'm not playing. I'm with the...
So apparently Eminem thinks that he and Mariah dated back in 2001, but Mariah denies it. Like, she's just like, I never dated you. I think it may have been one of those situations where maybe they smashed or something like one time, and now Eminem feels like they dated, kind of like Meg Thee Stallion and Tory. So Eminem and Nick Cannon has literally gone back and forth in diss tracks, comments, negativity, whatever, over the past 10 years or so. And, you know, super childish. I mean, I get it. You know, that first diss track that Eminem did, you know, Nick Cannon and Mariah, they were married. So, you know, Eminem said some really nasty, toxic, you know, disrespectful things about Mariah. So, I mean, I get why Nick wanted to jump in and kind of defend his wife. But what I don't understand is, why did Eminem throw that very first diss track in 2009? Was he pissed off at Mariah? You know, did Mariah say something about him that he just didn't like? Did she rub him the wrong way? Like, was it an industry thing? Like, did she get him thrown out of a party or something? Like, why did Eminem throw this first punch in 2009 and cause all this unnecessary drama, like this silly drama? Like, that's the thing that gets me. In 2020, Nick Cannon sat down in an interview with Fat Joe to set the record straight about he and Eminem and where they are today.
And I'm like, what is the beef with Eminem? What is the beef with him? Nah, real facts. This is my thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I say this on my radio show, Power 106 all the time. Like, man, I've always been an Eminem fan. The artist is somebody that I feel like is super skilled. He's good for the culture, been good for the culture, been good to the culture. But I think as a man, where he and I went left, I don't really know what he and my ex-wife had going on. I think she got a new book coming out, and she talking about it in there. No way! Yo, yeah, Mariah got a book talking about it? Yeah, Mariah got, she doing an exclusive, memoir talking in 2008. Up until then, I had been nothing but a Mariah and fan. I was just excited to be with Mariah Carey, and I wasn't even aware that they had interaction. I don't know if they dated or how things go in this industry, but she was telling me like, dude was just super disrespectful, and I was like, all right, well, as a husband, like, if I gotta protect my wife at any cost, it's on, and then. But we didn't even really think nothing of it, and then all of a sudden, dude came out with a crazy record, like, just blatantly just disrespecting, like using terms like that, we don't stand for as men, like talking about my wife, and then called my name. So I was like, and he got the connection with, because he was managing Fifth at the time, and I think him and him manager was super cool, Paul. So he was like, yo, Nick want to holler at your guy, because this is, I'll get all the jokes in the rah-rah. I'm Mr. Wild and Out. We can make jokes all day long, but when you go to a certain point where, one, you start lying, and then two, you start blatant, like calling my wife out her name, all kind of, and all of this craziness, you got to see me. We got to talk about this man to man. And it was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. He doesn't want to talk. I was like, how you just going to say some wild shit and then you don't want to talk to me? And I was like, now that's even triple disrespectful. You know what I mean? So that's where it kind of kicked off, because I was trying to handle it like a man and get to it. And then, at the time, I think they kept putting records out back and forth. Mariah put out the Obsessed joint where she was him in the video. Shit went like triple platinum. But then, time went on. Cooler heads prevailed. We got later on, we start to joke about it. I'm trying to invite him to Wild 'N Out. I figure at this point, like, bygones is bygones. Decades have passed, and I saw it as an opportunity to promote Wild 'N Out. So he went at me, I went at him. I put my guys, the battle rappers from Wild 'N Out there, and the ratings went up. So,
but you guys, honestly, all in all, this entire beef has been super cornballish. I think Eminem and both Nick Cannon are both cornballs for this beef, because it's literally over nothing. And honestly, I think Eminem chose the right person to pick on, because Nick Cannon isn't a rapper. He's tried, but no. And I feel like this beef has been literally over nothing. He chose the right person to beef with, because if it had been, I don't know, somebody like, a real rapper, I think it would have gone down differently. So there's that. And actually, Eminem does not have the best history with women. Okay, side note. Did y'all know that he dated Corinne Steffens? Like, I literally had no idea. Did y'all know this? But do you guys remember when he had that toxic, relationship with his ex-wife, Kimberly Scott? He literally rapped about murdering her on his song. So if I'm gonna choose a side between Mariah and Nick versus Eminem, it's definitely gonna be Mariah and Nick on this one. But what do you guys think? This has been a silly feud over the years, and I just think it's been, it's corny, it's childish, But what do you guys think? Are there any details that you want to share about this feud that maybe I didn't talk about? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hi guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.